Ohio. Your Tri-State Spartans get set to tangle with the Pittsburgh Predators. Spartans kicking off their season yesterday with a thrilling 3-2 victory over the St. Clair Shore Saints. Predators come in with a 3-0-1 record, 4 games under their belt. A couple of wins against Palmyra last week, beating the Saints 4-2 yesterday, or tying the Cleveland Barons, who the Spartans will tangle with tonight. 9:15 for that one. But first, a little business to take care of for the Spartans against the Pittsburgh Predators here this afternoon. Oliver Gerken pacing away, the hero yesterday for the Spartans, with 2 goals in the last minute 17, as they were able to pull out the victory over the Saints. Chase Trella also adding a goal for the Spartans, actually got them on the board. It's a pretty penalty-filled game yesterday. 6 aside for each team. So it was a special teams battle. We'll see how this one works out for the Spartans here this afternoon. Dressed again in their home black with gold and red trim. And the Predators down off to your left in their white with the gold and blue accents. So they're just about set to go here. Colton Cavender will be in the net to start for the Spartans. O'Fallon, Missouri native, will get his first action in the Spartan uniform, number 29, off to our right. Coach Anitz getting the boys ready across the way. As the Anitz line will start with Miller and Aldridge. Pitcher and Trella on defense as the Spartans will move right to left here. They're just about ready to go. Face-off is controlled by the Predators here on the near side. Anitz in there battling. Rome will bring it down for the Predators. He is behind the net. Pitcher has it. They'll take it away from him and up to Anitz. Anitz coming up the near side. Hounded by a defender, trying to get it deep. Got center red and dumps it in. Predators will have it behind their cage into the far corner, trying to bank it off the wall. Anitz trying to steal, couldn't do it. And here come the Predators as they break out. Back down the right side. Pitcher trying to give chase. Little hook there from Matthew. You have to please keep the whistle in the pocket. Predators control up to the points. Swings it towards the net. Cavender with his first save of the day. The puck in behind the Spartan goalie. Predators come out with it. Throws it off the side of the net. Predators trying for a wraparound attempt there as they've controlled the play here early on. 1 minute in. Shot in front. That one trickles out. And Aldridge will go get it here on the near side. Aldridge up to Weston English. English chips it ahead. Predators regain control here. Spittle will bring it up. Mason George steals it away from him. George wheels behind his own cage. Going back, sidesteps the defender, and here he comes. The speed up to English. English will get it back to Mason George. George on the far side. Step shot. A glove save by the Predators goal. Good shot there by Mason off the rush. A minute 20 in here, and English will take the face-off, and this one controlled by the Predators. Back behind their own net as they look to break out. Middle, bodied by Sam Sheely. Good job there by Sam, trying to keep it in. He does. Suda can't hold it. George can't keep it from squirting out, but it'll go back in. And they'll get it deep and go for a change. Then if Suda will go in here into the near corner as he battles for it. And the Predators come away with it. Stolen away. George, the shot. That one stopped again. And the Predators goalie will cover. 2 minutes gone by here in period number 1. No score as the Beauvais line will come out with Oliver Gerken, who mentioned 2 goals yesterday, and Jace Dorsey. Pitcher and Braxton Vatterott on defense. Braxton got a little banged up yesterday, but looks like he's good to go here. A little confusion from the Predators here on what type of personnel they want out on the ice. Who's going to take the faceoff? Here we go. Bobay will try to win it. They do. Back to pitcher. Walks the blue line. Gets it deep into the corners. Chase Dorsey will give chase. Dorsey trying to bring it off the wall. Oliver Gherkin will control. Come in the near corner. He's ran off the puck, and the Predators look to break it out. Stolen away by Dorsey. Dorsey look in the middle. Bobay shot to the net and stick aside by the Predators goalie. Gherkin will go retrieve in the far corner. He's spun down. No call there, right in front of the ref. As Dorsey will get it back up to the point. Vateron snaps it towards the net. That one never made it through, and Gherkin will retrieve. Gherkin trying to get it to Dorsey in the slot. It comes out the pitcher. His shot is blocked, and Dorsey will go and get it now in the near corner. Predators will retrieve, and they get it back out to center red. Vateron ahead to Miller. Here comes Liam Miller. Millsy trying to make a move. The puck taken away from him by the Predators' defense. And back they come, trying to get it out of their own zone. Pass stolen away at center red by Bobay. Here comes Parker Bobay. Shoots that one. Ooh, I believe it went off the mask there. The goalie for the Predators, Smith. And Vateron able to keep it in on the far side, right at the blue line. Good job there by Braxton. 11:50 to go here in the first. Spartans on the attack in the offensive zone. Aldridge there with pitcher. Pitcher flings it towards the nets. Picked aside by Smith. And the Predators will gain control behind the cage. They'll get it out ahead. But stolen away again by Kendall Anderson. Good back check there by Kendall. Miller will get it into the zone. He'll go off for a change. George jumps on. And a penalty coming up. And this one is going to be against the Spartans. Annetz will take a seat for tripping. Kendall with 3 yesterday. Spartans will go to the penalty kill here. George and English along with Manley and Trella. Penalty killers out there for the Spartans. Predators have it in the far corner. They'll look to center it out in front. That one didn't get through. They still apply pressure into the far corner. Trella couldn't get a stick on it. They walk right in, shot off the side of the cage. Cavender looking for it. And the referee will blow it, as I think it got caught up in the netting. .11:01 to play here in the first. As English will take the draw. He wins it back to Trella. Jakes trying to get it out, couldn't do it. Saved at the point by the Predators. We'll come back. Mason George. George will chip it around the defender, and here he goes. Mason one-on-one down the right wing, trying to control the puck. Circles around behind the net, and he's hooked down. Good job, Mason, drawing the penalty there. And that'll even things up as the Predators will go to the box. Peterson will take a seat, and we'll play 4-on-4 for the next 52 seconds. And 38 seconds of power play time for the Spartans. Bobay and Suda. Pitcher and Vateron. Out there for the Spartans. Pitch trying to keep it in here on the near side at the blue line. Still battling for it. Falls down on his wallet. Suda trying to get it in, but Spartans couldn't clear the zone, so offsides, and the faceoff will come out to the neutral zone. Faceoff there controlled by the Predators, as they will bring it up. A lot of open ice out there on 4-4. 10:20 to go here in the first. It's still scoreless. Batter up will go behind the net. He looks to get it. Trying to chip it off the wall. Couldn't do it. It'll come back in behind, but pitcher has time. Here comes Matthew Pitcher. He likes to take it coast to coast. We'll see if pitch goes here. Everybody get out of his way. Here he comes, walking down the slot. Pitcher to the net. That one blocked aside by Smith. And here come the Predators. They throw it up to the far boards. As the penalty has just about expired for Annetz. Aldridge jumps on. Here's Aldridge. Silas down below. Working, trying to get it back up top. Annetz does jump on. Good keep there by Vateron. They get it towards the net. That one skids wide. And Aldridge will wheel it around back here to the near corner to Annetz. Spartans on the power play. Another 23 seconds. Annetz behind the cage. Surveying his options. Stops, looks, makes a little move. Back up to the point to pitcher. Pitcher dips around a defender. Matthew walk it in right in the middle. Shot goes wide. And Liam Miller will take it here on the near side. Miller spins around. 5 seconds to go in the penalty. Miller walks in. Couldn't get a lot on that shot. And Smith will cover up as the penalty expires. Nothing doing on either power play. Both teams getting an opportunity here in the first. No score, 9:11 to go in period number one. Bobe taking the face off, controlled by the Spartans up to the point of Manley. He'll spin it towards the net, never got through. And the Predators able to clear their own zone, and they'll sweep it ahead. Stopped by Manley at his own blue line, and here comes Max. Lead pass ahead to Parker Bobe. Bobe had it knocked away. Retreat to the neutral zone. Spartans clear the zone. It's controlled by the Predators. Here comes McCurry. Walking down the middle. Stop. Good stick save there by Colton Gavender. Gavender looked sharp early, as Keene Frederick did yesterday in that Spartans victory. Oh, great back check there by Bobe. What would have been a wide open look for the Predators. Parker getting that stick on the ice to flip that pass. As Spartans trying to get out of the zone. Oliver Gherkin. Gherkin couldn't chase it down, overskated the puck. And that one looked like it tipped off English. And into the Spartans bench. So we'll have a face-off at center red. English's line out there with Suda and George. Won by the Predators. And they steal at their blue line. Here comes Max Manley. Manley jumping up from his defensive position down to the near corner. Got to circle around, throws it back in front, and Smith will cover it up. 7 minutes gone by here in the first period, and we remain scoreless. Face off to the right of Predators goalie. And controlled by the Spartans momentarily. Mason George will take it and swing it into the far corner. As Weston English will give chase for the Spartans. And to tie up his player. And here come the Predators. They look to break out. Shealy will retrieve, spin it out of the zone. Predators have to touch up. Peterson cross ice to his defensive partner. As he runs into Mason George, couldn't control the puck. And here come the Predators. Bring it right up the middle. Down the far wall. Shot goes well wide. Cavender. Sheila will get it. Trying to get it out. Peterson, good keep for the Preds. They look to center it. There goes Manley. Up ahead. George will tip it into the offensive zone. Go for a change. As Aldridge jumps on. And it's a Miller out there with him. Ace Trella. Big rig. Pass too hot to handle for Vaderop. Braxton will eventually get it. Bank it off the wall. It's tipped. They'll wave off the ice. And there goes Kendall Annitson on the forecheck trying to get it. And the whistle blows. And we'll see what the call is here. Looks like a too many men call. And that's going to be on the Predators. Biddle will serve it. So the Spartans looking to go back to the power play here. With 6:47 to go here in the first. Top unit out there with Annitz, Miller, and Aldridge. Trella and Pitcher. Spartans look to break the ice here in the first. And face-off controlled by the Predators briefly. They spin it up to the point to Pitcher. Throws it towards the net. The glove saved by Smith. We'll redo it. Annitz wins it to the far corner. Predators, see the blue tire there. Spartans try to take advantage of that. They've got numbers here on the power play. Annitz down low, but Predators able to regain control briefly. They'll work it behind their net. And looking to go right up the middle. Cut off by Matthew Pitcher. Pitcher walks down the middle. looking for the stick of Miller. A little beyond his reach. Here's Trella, loads up. Big rig with a shot, and that one sails wide. Pitcher back up to Aldridge. Aldridge, shot was blocked. And now it'll be a race for it. Predators will change, and Aldridge has time to go back and get it. Under 6 minutes to go. Aldridge up to pitcher. Pass rolled off his stick. The Predators trying to get it deep, unable to do so. Plugged up there in the neutral zone. Sure. Try to get it in. Aldridge. Back off the glass. And Annis battling for it. 23 seconds to go on the Spartan power play. Predators penalized for too many men. Second penalty of the day for him. The Spartans going to change lines, and here comes McCurry. He'll get it deep. One last rush here for the Spartans on his power play as Sam Sheila will bring it up. Try to get it to Dorsey. He fell on his backside. Predators will get it back in. 5 minutes to go. Spartans look to break out. Here comes Chase Dorsey. Dorsey. Head to Bobe. Bobe to Gherkin. Oh, sorry. Yep, that's Gherkin. Predators bring it back. In the Spartan zone, though. Dorsey trying to get it out. Predators keep it in. Swing it to the near corner. Batter out will get it around to his D partner, Shealy. He couldn't get it out. Gherkin tried to block that shot. Shealy trying to scoop it out. Gherkin will lay it out for Bobe. Here comes Parker Bobe. Ahead to Dorsey. Chase Dorsey. Down the left wing. Let's spin it around to the far corner. Asuda will give chase. Asuda and Shealy in there battling. The puck is pinned up against the boards. 4:20 to go here in the first. And the puck will come out to the neutral zone. English tried to dump it in, but Spartans couldn't clear the zone, so that'll be offsides. English taking a face-off, controlled by the Predators. 4 to go in the first. Pitcher on the near side. Working hard. Max Manley will have it. Hounded by McCurrick. Manley still working. Boxing down there as well. Shot comes right to the cage, and a good stop there by Cavender. Holt hasn't had a lot of action in front of him, but he's made the stops when necessary. Here come the Spartans. George, this pass well behind Bennett. So Sudsy has to go back and retrieve and then spin it in. Mason George will go in after it. Predators with control, trying to get it up the wall, and they do, and they get it out. Comes Biddle. He'll drop it in as Bennett Suda will go look for it for the Spartan. Biddle takes it away, looking to center in front. Somebody got a stick on it. It's gloved by Mason George, and here he comes. Trying to look for English. Mason hacking away at it, and English will get it deep. And the Spartans will go for a change. Liam Miller is on. Predators pushing the puck up through the neutral zone. Here comes Ward. Boy, coast to coast. Here he comes down the right wing. And a stick save there by Cavender. Good job there by Colt. Ward was looking to take it the distance. Turnover, though, in their own zone for the Spartans. Good stick there by Aldridge, but Rom still handles it. Down here in the near corner. Throws it towards the net. Where's the puck? It's behind the net. As they dig for it. And Rom will come out of it, looking to get it back up to the point. Shot. Partially deflected. And Spartans still trying to clear the zone. Bella couldn't get it out. Shealy battling forward as well. And here comes Annis. Annis trying to dance between two defenders. Does get it out of the zone, and here comes Kendall. He has Miller with him. 2-on-1 if they hurry. Here comes Kendall Annis over to Miller. Couldn't handle the pass on his backhand. Good job getting back there by Leonard. And that negates a good scoring opportunity for the Spartans. Still scoreless. 2 minutes to go. First period. Predators and Spartans. Game number 2 for the Spartans this season. 3-2 victory yesterday over St. Clair Shores. Miller lost control of the puck at center red. Rom will bring it across for the Predators. Rom leaves it for Cooper. Cooper towards the net. That one skids wide. And Parker Bobe will handle it for the Spartans. Up ahead to Aldridge. Here comes Silas Aldridge. He's 1-on-2. Now he has Bobe to trail. Parker He lost his footing here in the near corner as the puck goes behind the net. And here come the Predators. They look to break out. Leonard. Salvain with them. And the puck with the Predators still as they maintain control. Coming off the wall. Good blocker save there by Cavender. Hewitt on the near side for the Predators. Back to the point to Leonard. Flings it towards the net. Another save for Cavender. This one towards the net. Puck still stays out. Under a minute to go here as the Predators applying pressure. Shot by Leonard goes high and wide. They continue to maintain control for now. Except Oliver Durkin will take it now on the far side. And he'll get it out. And whoop, look out. Almost too many men there for the Spartans. Bobe will take it. Here comes Parker Bobe. And a dance between a bunch of defenders. Dorsey has it. Dorsey on the backhand shot. Score! Jace Dorsey finds the loose puck on the backhand with 34 seconds to go in the first. Pretty looking shot there for Jace Dorsey. Scored a couple in the scrimmage against Lexington last week. But this one counts as the Spartans take a 1-0 lead late here in period number 1. English wins the faceoff. Spartans will control. Healy will spin it up. Mason George goes to try to chase it down. 24 seconds to go. Healy keep. English will come over and help him out. Weston keeps it in. Shealy. George will get it deep. Behind Smith. 13 seconds to go in the period. As the Predators trying to get it out of their own zone. They're successful in that. Back to the neutral zone. But Suter trying to steer it back in. Can't do it. And here comes Biddle. 2 seconds to go. And Claxton not going to be able to get a shot off. And that will end period number 1. We were scoreless through 1 yesterday. Thanks to a late marker from Jace Dorsey. The Spartans take the lead heading into period number 2. First of 2 this afternoon again for the Spartans. Coffee out for the next one. 9:15 against the Cleveland Barons tonight. Barron Bus Arena. We're going to be a late one. Wasn't as much of a special teams battle in that first period as it was yesterday. 6 penalties, 3 aside for each team, and the Spartans win yesterday over the Saints. Just 1 for the Spartans 2 times. For the Predators this afternoon. Dorsey's marker with 34 seconds left is the difference right now. Teams will switch sides. And its line will start again with Miller and Aldridge. Check that Gherkin. Gherkin up top on the line with Amitz and Miller. And facing off controlled by the Spartans. Here comes Liam Miller. Far side, can get it deep. Knocked down. The puck came back in the zone, so he's going to whistle that for an offside. It's just 9 seconds in. Wins another faceoff. Kendall really good in the faceoff got yesterday. Won a bunch of them and wins one here. This is Oliver Durkin. Durkin made it in. Now he'll take it. Briefly lost it, but here comes Oliver Durkin. Durkin trying to cut to the front. Oh, puck just jumped over a stick. Couldn't control it. Miller, the far corner. He'll put on the brakes, spin it around behind the net to Durkin. Durkin shields off his defender right in front, and shoots, scores! Kendall in it! 35 seconds in on a pretty setup from Oliver Durkin, and the Spartans lead it 2-0. Great look there from Gherkin. down below the goal line, centers it right out in front. And Annett's waiting right there, and Kendall won't miss many of those opportunities as he buries it. And it's 2-0. Spartans again look to get back on the attack. Predators behind their own cage. Rimming around the near wall here, held in there by Max Manley. Manley hounded by the defender. Dorsey will take it, flings it towards the net. Nobody there for the rebound. As Aldridge tries to crash. His shot kicked out by the goalie, Smith. And Manley will take it. Max battling down low. It'll come back up to the point. Aldridge and Vadarov. Braxton to get it low. Blocked there by Claxton. And here comes Grimes down the near wall for the Predators. He's pounded by Vadarov. Rolls into the far corner. Bobe giving chase. And Bobe will get it back around. Went by Manley. Predators spin it in front. And good defensive play there by the Spartans. And here comes Parker Bobe. Bobe will just spin it deep and go off on the change. Here come the Predators looking to break out. Grimes pass cut off at center ice by Mason George. Will spin it deep. And English will go down on the full check. Puck into the Spartan zone. Vadarov giving chase. Vadarov. And he's going to get a penalty. Braxton just a little too aggressive there, maybe. They're going to get him on a cross check. He was going down, but you can say he shoved the defender as well. So tough call there on Braxton. Cross-checking Minor. So the Predators will go on their second power play as they're able to win the draw. Here's Cooper. Cooper right down the middle. Shot goes wide. Trello will go get it. Hard off the wall. And a good job by Big Rig there to get it out. The puck goes into the Predator zone. Well, the ice is called. It's not deflected, so they'll bring it all the way back. And the face-off to the right, Spartan goaltender Colton Cavender. 12:45 here in the second. Spartans with an early marker in this period from Kendall Annitz, giving them a 2-0 lead. Battle for the puck along the near wall. It's spun towards the goal, but that one sails well wide into the far corner. Jurek in there for the Predators. Now Rom has it. Rom behind his own net. Trying to dance away from pitcher. And he'll bring it. Walks right out in front. Shot. Cavender able to make the stop. 32 seconds burn off that power play. No damage done thus far. Face off again in the defensive zone for the Spartans. Claxton and Annitz. Claxton able to win it back. Predators walk it right in, but another solid save there from Colton Cavender, first-year Spartan goalie. As we mentioned, O'Fallon, Missouri, where he calls home. Good stop there by Colton. Annitz able to win this one from Claxton. He lost the puck. Grimes along the wall. Claxton will take it. Now to Grimes. Grimes back up to the point. Leonard. Leonard trying to get it towards the net. That one hit Sam Sheely, looking for the puck. Sam didn't know where it was. Now he finds it. Trying to poke it out of the zone. It was Manley. Unable to do so. Annitz takes his man down. Predators walk in front. Sheely sweeps it to the far corner. Good job there by Sam, but the Predators still continue to attack. Nice job there by Manley to get it out of harm's way. Right in front of Cavender, but Max swept it out. 15 seconds to go on the penalty. Annitz stands up Leonard. At center red. And here come the Predators. They look to break back in. One last rush. They got numbers 4-on-2. Shot towards the net, and Cavender swallows it up. Much like Keane Frederick yesterday, the goalie, the best penalty killer on the ice so far. Good job by Colt. So just 3 seconds remain on the minor to Braxton Vadarov for cross-checking. Braxton will come out in 3 seconds. See if Bobe can win the face-off and the Spartans can control the puck. They do not. One by the Predator. Shot. Partially deflected. Spin around shot. That one blocked by pitcher. Sacrificing his body there. As a penalty is over, Dorsey will jump on the ice and get it out of the zone. And we're back to 5-on-5 hockey. Cooper on the near side, but we're going to whistle that one offsides. That will come out of the Spartan zone. 11-13 to play here in the second. Face off. Controlled by the Spartans. Dorsey trying to get it ahead to Gherkin. That's the puck in the neutral zone, but Dorsey will pick it up. Here comes Jace Dorsey. He has Gherkin with him. Dorsey just couldn't handle it and get around the defender. Trella trying to step up and keep it in, but he can't do it. Here comes Cooper. Cooper will try to play it deep, but can't do it. Pitcher will circle around in zone N off his backhand. Turn it around to Gherkin. Gherkin will retreat. And the Spartans look to break out. Up to Bobe. Had to roll off his stick. Gherkin bumps Cooper. Cooper battling along with Bobe. We'll get it back up here to the point. Shot didn't get through. Trella blocked that. He passed ahead to Gherkin a little too far for Ollie. And the Predators will regain it in the far boards. They spin it in. Cavender goes and plays it behind his cage. He'll leave it there for Matthew Pitcher. Here comes Pitch. You know, he likes to take it all the way. Pitch trying to get through and can't do it. Stood up by Hewitt. And back come the Predators into the attacking zone. Bennett will hold him up as Ward tries to spin it deep for the Predators. He does. Behind Cavender. Predators dig it out. Move the puck. And there. Puck will come to the side of Cavender. Never got to the front. And Mason George will take it on the far boards. Mason cannot get it out. The puck comes sailing back in for the Predators. Trella off the wall to Suda. Suda trying to bank it up ahead. And Sudsy will take it at center red. Gains the red line, trying to get it deep. Sudsy still battling hard. Long here on the near side with English. 9:15 to go here in the second. 2-0. Spartans lead it. Ward, the backtrack behind his net for the Predators. And looking to get it out to Sauvain. Flips a backhander up. Trella will stop that. And the puck bouncing around in the neutral zone. Come back into the Spartan zone, but plenty of time for Big Rig. Fanned on the clearing attempt there and to stay in the zone. Here's Ward. Ward to the net and swallowed up by Cavender. Top lines out there for both teams. Claxton and Anitz on the draw. Kendall will tie him up, trying to gain control of the puck. It trickles towards the net, and behind the net is Kendall Anitz. Anitz trying to get up ahead to Aldridge. Here comes Aldridge, 2-on-1 if they hurry with Miller. Miller coming down the near side. Liam looking to make a move. Shot scores! Milsey! Looked off the pass, and a Spartan snipe from Liam Miller. And the Spartans lead it 3-0. And the 2-on-1 available. And a good shot there. Top corner from Liam Miller. His first of the year. The Spartans take a 3-0 lead. Anitz and Rom on the draw. Anitz will win it to Aldridge. Aldridge trying to get it ahead to Miller. Puck came out. Miller was still in the zone, so we'll whistle that for offsides. Predators will control, and here they come. Back into the offensive zone. Rom shot towards the net. That one skids here to the near corner. As Cooper will try to walk it off the wall. Gets it in the middle. Shot. Good block there by Max Manley. Manley stepped in front of that shot, never got through, and here comes Kendall Anitz. Anitz trying to make a move. Come around the defender. Rolled off his stick. Down behind the cage. He'll circle around. Kendall, head up, looks, gets it to the point. Here's Vaderock. Braxton lets it fly. And a pad save there by Smith. Here to the near side. Spartans still controlling, putting on the pressure. Annitz shove his defender down. And Leonard just spins it back, and that will go down for us. 8:27 go here in the second. And the Spartans with a 3-0 lead. Goes from Dorsey, Annitz, and Miller. Low Bay line is out there as Parker wins it. Try to get it back to the point. Shealy will dump it here into the near corner. Birkin going after it along with Bobay. Bobay battling with Claxon. And here come the Predators with Grimes. Grimes will try to chip it ahead, cut off by Matthew Pitcher. Gives him a rough ride as it will come back into the offensive zone. Gherkin has Dorsey alone, all in front. Shot, scores! What a pass from Gherkin to Dorsey. And the Spartans lead it 4-0. Second goal for Jace Dorsey, and the second assist for Oliver Gherkin. A pretty setup there. Had Dorsey all alone in front. And the Predators, I believe, maybe have used the timeout here. Trying to stop the bleeding. As the Spartans have poured it on here in the second to take a 4-goal lead. Predators win the draw. We'll look at that. The Spartans spin it back towards the offensive zone. Going to give chase. Salvain will try to chip it off the boards. Good pressure there by Suda. The Predators able to get it out. Bobay will hassle him. Pitcher spins it back towards the neutral zone, gets it out of harm's way. Suda takes it on the far boards and dumps it deep. Spartans going on a line change here as English and George jump on. Salvain will bring it up along the far side. Fan on the pass, trying to get it deep, eventually does. Pitcher will take it behind Cavender and get it back up the wall to Suda. Back to Shealy. Sam will get it deep. And Peterson takes it for the Preds. Back to center red. Manley. Tied up. Hewitt takes a shot. Good job by Big Rig. Standing tall there. And here comes Mason George. He'll truck down the near side. Winds it up. Didn't get a lot on that. Hit the post. We'll go in the corner behind to English. Weston. Surveying the scene. Slam on the brakes. Spin around. Back behind the net to Suda. Back to Mason George here in the near corner. George will spin it back around. Nobody home there. And here come the Preds with Hewitt. They'll gain the red line and just dump it deep into the corner. 6 minutes to go here in period number 2. Spartans lead it 4-0. Leonard will try to get it back in, but Predators unable to clear the zone, so they'll whistle that for offsides. This line will jump on. Here comes Kendall. He has it. He trucks down the near side here, trying to put a move on. Leaves it for Miller. Miller snaps it towards the net. And a save made there by Smith. Good communication there. We saw Kendall try that drop pass yesterday with Miller. Weren't on the same page that time. This one, they were. Good scoring opportunity for Millsy. It's their third for Spartan Bulls. And it wins it again. Trella will dump it here into the corner behind the net. Annitz will give chase. Leonard will try to get it out. Can't do it. Good keep there by Manley behind the net. Annitz on his backhand. Slams on the brakes. He'll get away from the defender. Can't do it. Predators try to clear. Cooper couldn't get it out of the zone. Aldridge held him up briefly. And then Silas will try to bring it in. Here comes Miller all alone right down the middle. Shot. And loved the side by Smith. And the Predators trying to get it deep. But Manley backhanded across to his D partner. Jace Trella. Trella up to Miller. Jace couldn't hold it there in the zone. But Aldridge will go back and get it. Aldridge across to Manley. Manley pass evaded Trella, and Miller will go after it. Here comes Miller. Good job by Liam Miller. Here he comes down the right side. That shot goes well wide. And Trella into the far corner trying to get it. 4:40 to go. Predators get it out of the zone, but Aldridge and Vatterott back there for the Spartans. Silas has time. They'll look. He gets it out to Bobe. Bobe. Touch it up to Miller. Here comes Liam Miller. Going to get it deep, and he'll go off. Needing a change. Parker goes in after him. Predators unable to clear the zone. Dorsey spin it towards the net. That one goes wide. Jace looking for the HT. Durkin working along the wall. Puck comes out. Sam Shealy is there. Didn't get a lot on that pass. Trying to get it to Dorsey. Jace trying to chase it down. Right at center red on the far side. And the Predators will try to get it deep. Can't do it. Braxton Vatterott. Up to Dorsey. Here comes Dorsey. Dorsey in the middle to Bobe. Bobe trying to wrangle that puck. Couldn't do it. And it'll squirt back out. Shealy fanned on that. And here comes Grimes. Look out. Predators possible 2-on-1. Grimes trying to cross. Vatterott got in the way. Good job there by Braxton. Look out. Grimes and Vatterott tangled up. And somebody's going to go here. And then I think it might be Grimes. He had Vatterott in a headlock there. And we'll see what the ref calls. I think it's just going to be Grimes. Or are they going to take them both? Yeah, it's just going to be Grimes, I believe. Put Braxton in the headlock there. What are you going to do? Good job by Braxton not retaliating, though. And earning his team a power play opportunity. They're third. With 3:32 to go here in the second. Predators do win the faceoff, though, in the defensive zone. The Spartans applying pressure. Dorsey, Durkin, and Bobe out there. Along with Shealy and Vatterott. Here come the Predators. Streaming down the right side. In front. Puck goes wide. Never got on net. Predators fans screaming for a trip. Not going to get it. And the Spartans will control. There's Bobe. They head to Dorsey. Dorsey. Get it up to Durkin. It's deflected into the far corner, and Ollie will give chase. Spartans again on the power play for another 50 seconds here. Back up to the point to pitcher. Brings it towards the net. Being caught by the glove of Smith. 2:50. Play here in the second. Spartans lead it 4-0. Out here. George and Suda. Looks tied up, but they win it back to the point to pitcher. Flings it towards the net. Went off somebody's helmet. Might have been Rom. In any event, goes here to the near corner. This is George trying to get it around, and he does to English. Back up to the point to pitcher. Pitcher will get it back deep. Puck goes by English. He lets it go. George tried to get it out in front to Suda. Couldn't make that play happen. And here come the Predators. Still 20 seconds to go on the power play for the Spartans. As Manley will go in. Max has some time as the Spartans look to break out. To get it to George. It was tipped by a Predators defender. And Spartans unable to enter the zone. Pitcher. George had to tag up. Here comes Matthew Pitcher. Pitcher drops his shoulder. Backhand. That one goes just wide. And Suda will get it in the far corner. Back to Manley. Manley. Towards the net. That one whistles high. Penalty has expired. Back to 5-on-5 hockey. Pitcher controls it here in the near corner. 1:50 to play here in the second. Rom. Spin it around for the Predators. Spartans keep it deep. Good job there by Manley. George applies pressure. Back out to the point to pitcher. Pitcher. Again. Back deep. Mason George. George. Back to pitcher. Pitcher steps around Cooper. Matthew Pitcher. Down behind his net. Looking to get it back up top. Can't do it. Deflected. Gets it back. And now the puck comes out of the zone. And Manley will try to corral it there at center red, and he does. It's ahead to Miller. Didn't control it. And then the Predators and Grimes will take it. Just coming out of the penalty box. Fresh legs. Here he comes down the right side. Couldn't get it on net. Takes it around. Goes on the brakes. Looks to get it down to Cooper. And the puck stolen away by Anitz. Anitz trying to get Mason George on the lead pass. Couldn't hit him. As Peterson will body him off the puck, but he can't clear it. George keeps it in. Gets it deep. Down to Miller. Miller with Anitz cutting to the net, calling for it. Leon couldn't get it to him. Under a minute to go. 45 seconds to go here in the second. 1-0 Spartans lead. Puck will come back towards Cavender. Jace Trella retreats for the Spartans. Go up ahead to Miller. Claxton will intercept and bring it back for the Predators, but they're offsides. .8 to go here in the second. Spartans in control. 4-0. Claxton on the face-off, controlled by the Predators. Leonard will take it. He'll dump it in. Behind Cavender, Shealy on his backhand, gets it up the wall to Oliver Gherkin. Here comes Gherkin. They give it to Beaubay. Have to deflect it off. Ward will take it. Ward up ahead to Keurig. Angle of bodies there right in front of the Spartan bench as there's 5 seconds to go here in the period. As Ward will just skate it, trying to get it out of danger, flips it ahead, and the buzzer will sound. That's the end of the second period. 3 second period goals for the Spartans. 35 seconds in, Kendall Anitz and a pretty feed from Oliver Gherkin, followed by goals from Miller and Jace Dorsey, his second. And the Spartans lead it 4-0. Surprisingly, a lot colder in this rink than the one yesterday. It's chilly in here. Feels like a Saskatchewan winter. It's chilly. But the Spartans have certainly heated things up with a 4-0 advantage, looking to move to 2-0 on the season, but still have 15 minutes left to play. Done a good job of staying out of the box. Just 2 penalties for the Spartans after taking 6 yesterday, so much more discipline. Coach Annett's team. Don't like that for sure. $15 minutes to play here. Final period. Spartans trying to hand the Pittsburgh Predators their first loss of the season. Ants line will start with Aldridge and Miller. And the top line for the Preds out there. Claxton takes the draw. Minutes and the Spartans control. As they move right to left, here they come. And it's overskated in the neutral zone. Ran into his own man, Aldridge. Predators will come with the puck, and here comes Peterson. Peterson down the near side, trying to step around Vaderov. Good pressure there by Braxton. Wouldn't let him through. Puck never got through to Colton Cavender, who's played a great game. Manley controls it here in the near corner. Out to Anitz. Anitz trying to skate it out on the near side. Here he comes. Kendall with Aldridge and Miller. Kendall coming down the near side. Trying to center it right in front. And Miller couldn't get his stick down, and back come the Predators. Pittsburgh on the attack. Here they come. Grimes. Looking around Vaderov, trying to center. Good stick there. Nobody home. Claxton will pick it up. His shot goes off the outside of the cage. Claxton trying to regroup. Knocked down by Vaderov. Braxton's played a nice physical game, although trailing referee calling a penalty here, I believe. And we'll see if they get Braxton. There's a ref right in front of the play who did not have his arm up. And it is going to be Braxton. So deemed a little too physical on the roughing minor. So he'll sit for 90 seconds. And the Preds will have the power play trying to get back into this game. Trella, good clear. Mason George will give chase for the Spartans. Here comes Mason on the far wings. Swings it towards the net. That one went wide. They'll come here to the near side as English tries to keep it in. Spartans applying pressure on the penalty kill. Just trying to rag that puck and tick, 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 tick off that penalty clock. Good job there by Weston English. Puck will finally come free. George tries to give chase. Trying to stick lift there. Not successful as Ward will break it out. This pass intercepted by English. Comes from Yakura. And up ahead to Cooper. Cooper trying to get it to the front of the net. And nobody home there. Matthew Pitcher dove out trying to block that. The puck will come back out of the Pred zone. They'll go D to D to Ward. Ward has time. He's content with letting them waste as much as possible on this penalty kill. Ward fling it towards the net. That one goes wide, and Jace Trella trying to give chase. Keurig also there. Big Rig mows him over. Cooper dances off the wall with it behind his own cage. Wanted to go in the middle, but nobody home. Now he has Leonard coming right off the bench down the slot. Shot and a glove save by Colton Cavendish. Good job there by Colt. Glove on that. Get the whistle. And just 21 seconds left on the batter. Minor for roughing. Face off won by the Preds. Middle will take it. This shot blocked. As Claxton tries to get it towards the net. Good save there by Cavender. Claxton will bring it out. The slot. Outskate everybody. Spins it towards the net. Puck puts it around in front of Cavender. Spartans trying to clear. And Manley takes control. And that's it. They'll spin it off the wall. As Vatterott comes out. Penalty is over. He'll head to the bench. Gherkin jumps on. They were trying to hit him on the stretch pass. Couldn't do it. And the Predators will just dump it in. Max Manley goes back for it. He'll spin it around. A little too far for Sheely. And he'll come back out to the point to Leonard. He fans on that shot. Puck will trickle in, though. Spinning shot by Biddle. That one never got through. Into the far corner. Anitz will give chase. Under 12 to go here in the third. Spartans lead it 4-0. Turnover. Penalty after that shot. And let's see if they're going to get Claxton on this one. And looks like it's Biddle. So Biddle will take his second minor. And the Spartans back to the power play. Top line out there with Anitz, Aldridge, and Miller. Spartans look to add to their lead. 11:53 to go here in the third. Anitz wins the faceoff to Miller. Back to Trella. Jace towards the net. Deflected. And that one just goes wide off the stick of Kendall Anitz. Aldridge throws it in front. Nobody there. And here come the Preds. But they're tripped up, so it'll be a short-lived power play for the Spartans. Kendall Anitz will take a seat. That negates the Spartan power play. So we'll play 4-on-4 for 1:10, and then 20 seconds of the power play for the Preds. And their penalty is done. Pair of 13s in the box. Bill and Anitz. As the Predators control the draw. They get to the front. Aldridge sweeps it back up to the blue line. But can't get it out. Preds still control the puck. Peterson has some space. Flings it well wide of the net. Bring into the far corner. And Trella will just chip it out. And here comes Liam Miller. Mills takes it at center red. He's all by himself, but he has some wheels. Tries to cut it back inside. Leaves it for Aldridge. Silas shot towards the net. And that one stopped by Smith. Still 4-on-4 here for another 40 seconds. Face-off controlled by English. Back to Manley. His shot Blocked aside by the goalie Smith. Predators will look to bring it out. Here comes Ward on the near side. Stretch pass ahead, looking for Grimes. He's able to briefly control it, and then it rolls off Claxton's stick, and Mason George will get it here in the near corner. George on his backhand, trying to get it up the wall to English. He does. Frenchie chips it out. Back to the neutral zone. 10.5 to play here in the third. Predators will wind it back in. 5 seconds and they'll be on the power play. Adderall. Manley. Here comes Max Manley. Manley looking to stretch pass ahead. And looked down by Leonard, and they say George was offsides. And they'll bring it back out to the neutral zone. So penalty has expired for the Preds. They'll go on the power play. They have 16 seconds left on that. Bobe and Suda, Shealy and pitcher. Penalty killers out there for the Spartans. Controlled by the Preds. Here comes McCurry. In the near corner, pitcher. Try to pin him against the wall. Bobe comes in to help, and Parker Bobe comes out with it. Good job there by Parker. He'll work it up to Bennett Suter. Penalty has expired on Anitz, and Anitz will jump into the play. Sudsy on the far side. Head up, looking to try to move it behind the cage. His backhand up to Bobe, back up to the point to pitcher. Pitch, flings it towards the net. Anitz looking to get the rebound, couldn't do it. And Ward will come away with it for the Predators. And then to Rom. Rom on the near side, flings it towards the net. Rebound came back out in front, but nobody home for the Preds, and here comes Oliver Gherkin. Gherkin bumped off by Salvain. He'll take it. Number 28 crosses center red, get it in. Vatterott, Braxton looking for the stick of Bobe, eludes him. And Preds will go D to D. 9:15 they go here in the third. Parker Bobe has it right in front of us here at center red. Ahead to Gherkin. Gherkin will chip and chase. Ollie to the far corner. Predators win that battle. As the puck comes here into the near corner, but Oliver Gherkin behind Smith. Looking to walk it out in front. And it's calling for it. Couldn't get it to Kendall. Gherkin back up to the point to Vatterott. Rolling puck just jumped over his stick, and Braxton will just get it deep. There's Dorsey, walks out in front, trying to spin it across right through the blue paint, but nobody home in front. Mace again looking for the hat trick here. He has 2. His latest marker, and back in the second period, giving the Spartans a 4-0 lead. Vatterott winds it up. That one blocked by Smith. He makes the save, and Leonard will come away with it for the Predators. Here they come. Shot was deflected by Vatterott. A lot of stick on puck here for the Spartans, getting in front of a lot of shots that never got through to Colton Cavender. And when he's been called upon, Colt has looked really good even this afternoon. 8 minutes to go here in the third. Turnover in the neutral zone, and back come the Predators. Looking to make something happen. Hewitt battling along with Annick here on the near side. Middle in there as well. Hewitt will get it up. Puck trickles in on net. Kicked aside by Colton Cavender. And Liam Miller will just flip it up. Back to center red. As Aldridge looking to pick the pocket of the Predator defender. Couldn't do it. They'll work it in. Chase Trello. Bigger. Looking for a pass out to Miller. It was cut off. The Predators bring it back in. To apply pressure here in the offensive zone. Aldridge. An attempt, no good. Biddle gets it towards the net. Look out. Cavender didn't know where it was for a minute. Luckily, he did not go behind him. Colt right on top of it. And the whistle blows. Face off to Colt's right. English line out there for the Spartans. Somebody's missing the stick. Still laying at the neutral zone there. And actually going to move the face off to the left of Cavender. Sticks off the ice, and now we're ready to go. And the tie up Claxton, can't do it. Claxton bodied off by Max Manley. Shealy to Manley. Manley trying to get it out. Goes off English. But Grimes will take it for the Predators. And here comes Claxton. Claxton looking inside. Shot off the side of the cage. Try to wrap around the 10 for Claxton. That one not there. Spartans try to get it out. They maintain control. This shot goes wide. Manley will control. Manley trying to get ahead to Mason George. George on the near side. 2-on-2 to Suda. Shot towards the net. That one stopped by Smith. Manley will come up from his defensive position. Down in the near corner. Next Manley banks it off the wall. Up to English. Frenchie trying to get it towards the net. That one never made it through. And Ward will take it, looking to get it ahead to Biddle. Biddle with Sam Shealy to beat. Biddle in on net and covered up by Cavender. And look out. Spartan's going to take exception to that. Biddle was coming in. And now we got hits getting thrown. And this one getting a little ugly here with 6:14 to go. Frustration mounting for the Preds. And we'll wait to see what's all sorted out here. But I have a feeling I have a host of penalties here. English has already taken a seat. And let's see who joins him over there. Grimes is going to go in. Claxton going in. Right now, 3 Predators in the box. I can see 2 Spartans, so Spartans may come out of this with a power play. The referees over there at the bench trying to sort this out. Mason George in the box as well. Can't wait to get his side of things. That should be interesting. Again, 3 Predators in the box, 2 Spartans, so I would like to think you might get a power play out of this. But we'll see. .614 still left here in the third. It all started with Cavender getting sprayed pretty good there by Predators player, and now Mason is coming out of the box, and he might be done. Looks like Mason George has been ejected from this game as he'll head to the locker room. Referees over there talking to Matt Claxton, the head coach of the Pittsburgh Predators. And now the ref's over here talking to Coach Anitz as well. The only penalty on the board is Grimes. And surely they will change that. But we'll have to wait and see as they try to get this sorted out. Referees trying to take control of this before it gets even more out of hand. Only 2 Predators now in the box. And 1 for the Spartans is English, but George was in there and then he was tossed. Nate's getting some time to reflect in the locker room. And it will be the Spartans' power play. We're going to go 5-on-4 here. So Grimes is the only penalty on the board. And here come the Spartans. There's Dorsey. Went into Gherkin. Gherkin lost control. And Ollie gets it back, and he'll play it back to his D-man. Matthew Pitcher, under 6 to go here in the third. Oliver Gherkin on the far wall, trying to get it deep. The Spartans work on the power play here for another minute. But the Predators will bring it up. Rom will spin it in. Told George received a major for fighting in a game misconduct. So, yeah, he's done. As pitcher brings it up, walks right down the middle. Shot goes wide. And Jace Dorsey will get it here in the near corner. He's knocked down. Physical play continues here on the near wall in the corner. Puck squirts out the center. Here comes Hewitt. Hewitt trying to make a move. Stood up there. Bobe tracked him down, and Jace Trella will get it up. Looking to go ahead to Gherkin. And they'll wave off the icing. Doesn't make the line. Good job by Ollie. See, rattling the defender there, Leonard. And they'll spin it back to Vaderov. Under 5 to go here in the third. 4-0. Spartans lead. Cannons here in the near wall at center. Back to Vaderov. Braxton will skate it in. Vaderov looking to center. Miller had his stick down, but it was tied up. Good job by the Predators defender there, not allowing Liam to get the shot off. And the Predators will work it out and back to center red. Here they come. Sauvain is offside as he brings it across the Spartan blue line. Rom will take the face-off, controlled by the Predators. Cooper will backhand it in, cut off there by Kendall Anitz, and here comes Kendall. Kendall across center red, outnumbered. He'll just get it deep into the corner to Miller. Miller will chase it down. Miller behind his own cage. Throw on the brakes, outnumbered there, and the Predators will take the puck. Up to Leonard. Leonard dancing across center red, enters the Spartan zone. Shot. Stick save there by Colton Cavender. Anitz. Ahead to Miller. Predators will get it back. Leonard blew a tire there right at center red. Tripped right over the red line. 3:45 to go here in the third. Trying to get it in. Trickles in on Cavender. And he covers up. 3:31 right here in the third. With English on the draw, lost that. The Predators will gain control, back out to the neutral zone. As Ward retreats, and then trying to get it ahead to Grimes. Pass misfire there, and Oliver Gherkin will take it for the Spartans. On the far side, Predators regain it, and Biddle ahead to Ward. Ward, again, able to get it deep. Stood up there by Matthew Pitcher. Parker Bobe has some time. Over to Trella. Trella trying to chip it ahead to Gherkin. Pass a little too far there for Ollie, but he still applies pressure. Couldn't get it. Preds will try to break it out, and Trella. Trella, shot. This one goes wide. Good job there by Jace. He moved up from his defensive position. Unable to find the cage, though, and here comes Matthew Pitcher. Pitch with a head of steam. Everybody clears out of his way. Here comes Matthew. Shot off the side. And it might have caught the post. You heard the clang there. With Parker Bobe up the point. Parker, throw it way high and wide. And Trella will go back down into the corner, trying to retrieve it. 2:15 to go here in the third. Spartans with a commanding 4-0 lead. They owned that second period. Here comes Jace Dorsey. Dorsey shot, scores! There's the HT. Jace Dorsey with a nasty snapshot there, his third, and the Spartans lead it 5-0. What a shot there by Dorsey. Dad Jay over here to my right. He likes that. Good shot there by Dorsey. Here's Gherkin. He wants some more. Puck in front. Aldridge looking to poke it home, and he does. Silas Aldridge gets in on the party. 12 seconds after Dorsey gets the hat trick, Aldridge finds the loose biscuit and puts it home, and it's 6-0. 1:56 to go here on the clock. All that's left now is Spartans want to get that shutout for Colton Cavender in his Spartans debut. Back here to the near side, McCurrick battling, and Aldridge will win it, take it off the wall, leaves it for Gherkin. Gherkin skates in front, and the puck roll off the stick. Now he tries to spin it back in front, can't do it. And the Predators will take it behind their own net. Kendall Lanitz will pick the pocket of the defender, walks right in, tried to stuff it home, couldn't do it. The puck goes into the far corner with 1:20 to go here in the third. Back up at the point to Trella. Big rig, trying to dance in. Unable to do so. And the Predators come out with it, and back they come. 3-on-2 if they hurry. And they try to enter the offensive zone. Good stick there by Bennett Suda to deny that crossing pass, stick it to the wall. And the puck will move back behind Cavender. 1 minute to go now here in the third period. Trella up ahead to Anitz. Couldn't handle that hot pass from Big Rig. Try to chase it back down, but the Predators are offsides. 45 seconds to go, and they're just going to let the clock run here. And the Spartans breaking it open in the second period with 3 goals, and they added 2 here in the third, including third goal of the game for Jace Dorsey. His first year with the Spartans as the puck trickles in on Cavender. Hold that a little longer there, Colt. With that shutout with 18 seconds. Again, clock is still running. And we'll see if they have time for one more face-off. Rahm English looks like they're going to take it. They drop the puck with 6 seconds to go. Puck briefly controlled by the Predators. 2, 1, and that is it. Spartans with a dominating performance here this afternoon as they defeat the Pittsburgh Predators by a score of 6-0. Colton Cavender with the shutout in the Spartans debut. Excellent goaltending so far this season from both Frederick and Cavender. In these first 2 games, the Spartans moved to 2-0, and will try to make it 3-0 tonight. Late night action, 9:15, the puck drop against the Cleveland Barons from Barron Bus Arena. We'll hope to see you then.